Hello again. It is awesome to be back. I am ready to resume some Sacred Stones with part 2, and I've done a little bit of item management right before I started. Nothing super interesting, just kind of moved some stuff around. I just figured it would be a little bit uninteresting to actually watch on the video. So yeah, I swapped some things around, moved items around, and oh, this is a Loot and Ardor chapter. I love this chapter. Oh, and I get a prep screen anyway. Oh, I get to actually... Oh, okay, well, Namey, it was a good run, but, you know... I actually didn't think I had to bench units this early. You did great, Namey. You got one level up, and it was terrible, and it was hard to even get you there, and that was about as much as I could have expected from Namey. Use swords. Yeah. Franz is probably on the bench as well, but he's good for now. I don't think there's an actual reason to use a thief in this chapter. Let me see. I don't think there are any stealable items. I'm just gonna quickly scroll through, but I don't even know where I started. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume that there aren't. I don't know why these random monsters would be holding stealable items. I think that's a pretty good team. So let's go ahead and get started, I guess. So I'm actually playing this just a day after uploading the first video, and I have to say I am genuinely shocked by how well it's done. I think I actually mentioned it in the first video that my benchmark was 10 viewers, and I got 60, and I was like, what in the world? I know that most actual YouTubers would be like, oh, 60 views, that's a bomb, but I'm just sitting here in awe, jumping up and down screaming that anybody would want to watch this. And no, seriously, thank you to anybody who watched and is continuing to watch, and etc., because it means the world and more to me that anybody would want to watch my little awful playthrough of Sacred Stones. Come on, Vanessa, hit the 70. I vaguely want to use Vanessa because I believe I mentioned this in the last video as well, that I almost never actually use her. So it'd be nice to, get some variety and actually try her out for once. Oh, you can't actually reach the village. That's fun. Okay. Don't remember what's in this. An iron axe. Ardor will use this iron axe. Look at him. He's just ready to go. I actually think he probably would have been fine with the eyeballs, because if I recall correctly, they hit res. But I also don't want to risk getting him killed one turn into his life. That would be really sad. I like Ardor. He's really cool. And Loot, who, if I am not mistaken, is in this village. Loot is another one of those units who I know is objectively, not amazing. I don't think she's bad by any stretch of the imagination, but I don't think she's anywhere near, top tier. But I always just enjoy using her. And, I don't really have any particular logical reason for that. My runs on this game tend to be very homogenous. Almost all of them, I end up using the same set of 3 or 4 units. And I'm really trying to break that in this run if I can, but at the same time, I also am not going to strain myself to use units I don't want to use. Good job, Franz, you set up a kill. Ah, reinforcements, okay. There's no way you can actually move that far. I wish I could, okay, if one eyeball kills Ardor, he deserves to die. Oh, it's not going to kill him anyway. Get him, Ardor. This dude's rad. I don't care what anybody says. Ardor is a rad unit. I don't know if anybody would actually object to that statement, but it's very much true. Alright. I actually meant to hit the other one, but you know what? This works too. Come on, Vanessa. You can do it. Terrible. That was just terrible. Your speed is already amazing. You don't... Whatever. You do you. You do you. Okay. Will Ross die to an eyeball? It's only got 3 speed. Ross has got 5 speed. I don't know how much... The hatchet can't weigh that much, can he? Can it? I've apparently gendered the hatchet now. I'm great. That's amazing. Yeah, you're fine, dude. Just don't miss this. That would be unfortunate. Surely you won't get one shot. That would be really unfortunate. I didn't even check that. I just assumed. Now I'm making myself paranoid. 3 magic and 7 might. 10. I guess. I think this hits res. You should be fine. I'm just like freaking myself out. I'm really expecting my first death to come in this episode. I've just been having that ominous feeling that somebody's gonna die here. And I'm not really sure who it's gonna be. I was assuming that it was gonna be Nami, but Nami's already found her way to the bench, like Nami's tend to do. So I guess Nami's safe from being eaten by spiders. That was my big call. I was thinking it was gonna be Nami being eaten by spiders on the spider chapter, which is absolutely going to have numerous deaths. I warn you now, that chapter is going to be a mess. Who could you? Oh, I didn't realize Gilliam was injured. Alright. Gilliam is also rad. He's another unit that I realize is objectively low tier, but I'm not that concerned because he's rad. There's not really much to say. It's a round of Seth combat. He almost had a chance of doing 0 to Seth. That's lovely. Oh yeah, so E3 happened since my last recording. That was a disaster for Fire Emblem fans, huh? Okay, good dodge. Ha! Yes. I don't know why I was so concerned about Ross getting doubled, but there was this little doubt in the back of my mind. My Ross is doing pretty well thus far. That wasn't amazing. Well, defense helps. But yeah, E3, not so good. Oh, La Rochelle! Oh, please join me now and not in like 10 chapters when you're very underleveled. Please. La Rochelle's group is so awesome. Like, who doesn't love La Rochelle? And like, her entire group is just so funny. Like, I love those characters. I never use Dazla, and I rarely use Renak. But they are just awesome characters, and I always try to use La Rochelle, and she's gonna die in this run. I'm very sorry to say that, but there's no way she's surviving this. I will absolutely try to use her, and it will absolutely be a train wreck, and she is going to die. And I hope Glitter never sees this, because she will kill me if she does. I don't know why I keep citing, like, actual like YouTubers who like they're actually gonna watch this. I don't think anybody knows I exist, and that's perfectly fine with me. I just always associate La Rochelle with Glitter. Like, you can't not associate those two at this point. And that's a good association because La Rochelle is awesome. You'll be fine, Erica. Right? Let's get some Gilliam XP. His last level up was fairly disappointing, if I recall correctly. But yeah, E3, not so good for Fire Emblem fans. I was like, the entire time, every new trailer, I was like, is it Fire Emblem? No, it's Just Dance. Awesome. I'm so happy to see this. But I am really glad that Advance Wars isn't dead. I always loved that series, and it seemed very much dead. Like, the last game was Days of Ruin, and that's been at least a decade, right? Like, I loved that game. I've actually played it a few months ago for the first time in a while, and it was just as fun then as it is. Oh, no. Oh, I completely... Oh. This is bad. Okay. Seth, I need you, buddy. Oh my god, I completely forgot about reinforcements there. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna use my complete lack of knowledge of video editing as a motivator because I don't want to try to figure out how to edit somebody into the graveyard. Like, I know how to do it in OBS, but not in not actually editing it to look like it's reasonably good on any level. So I have to use that as like, it's my fuel now. Erica, crit, please. Come on. Good. Good dodge. You didn't crit. Okay. Oh, jeez. I should have, like, brushed up on my Sacred Stones knowledge before starting an Ironman for this. Do I risk Vanessa? She'll probably die if I do that. Second question, do I care if she dies? You are useless, Vanessa. What is happening? You're supposed to be top tier. Granted, I think that's more for flyer utility than for actual combat utility, but come on, do something. Okay. This is coming together, I think. No, there's no way it goes through the forest, yeah. Is Erica in danger? Hold on. Ooh. Okay. I've got an... Okay, I've got it. I think I've got it pieced together. This is fine. I think I'm alright. Famous last words. I did not remember this chapter being this difficult. I remember just kind of steamrolling through it, but, those reinforcements caught me off guard. I just legit did not remember those. Alright. Let's heal you up, just in case. I don't know if I'm going to use Garcia long term. He's pretty rad, too. That's, like, my favorite adjective, by the way, so expect to hear a lot of that. Rad and Trainwreck, those are, like, my words. I'm just gonna have Seth kind of clear out the field a little bit. I think this is alright. I think we're okay. Crisis averted for now, until there are, like, another wave of reinforcements that I didn't expect. Why didn't I expect these? I've watched 2 Sacred Stones runs in the past... Well, I guess it's been a little bit now. But, I should remember this game a little bit better than I do. Nice try, monster. You hit him. Now he gets to hit you. Hit again. You don't hit Seth. You just don't. I really am hoping that a new Fire Emblem happens soon, though. I mean, I know it's kind of being greedy, considering a lot of series, like, have been waiting for numerous years for a new game, and Fire Emblem Three Houses just happened, like, 2 years ago. So, I mean, it's not like it's dead or anything. It's just, like, I want more. It'd be awesome to just see... I've been really hoping for a HD Binding Blade. By that I mean a full remake. Because I think that game is very close to being an incredible game, but it just doesn't quite hit the mark. It's got a lot of, like... It's got balance problems, it's got its horrible, awful thrones that nobody enjoys. And it needs some touch-ups in writing. It could use a little, you know, just a few changes here and there. And I think it would be a really good Fire Emblem game. But it's just like, it's so close, but it's not quite there. And I think it'd be really easy to just remake it and make it a good game. And then Genealogy, obviously everybody loves Genealogy's story. Everybody knows the twist. There's a lot of controversy about whether or not Arvis did anything wrong. And it would be cool to see that with actual gameplay and not, you know, 70 hours of walking your units across a map and laughing about how bad everything is if they don't have a horse. So I would love to see that get a remake. Thracia is a lot of fun, but nobody in the universe has played it, apparently. That's a pretty good level up, other than not getting strength. So, like, there are a lot of cool there's a lot of cool remake potential in this series, and it's just kind of disappointing that it's not really being utilized. Like, there's like there are like a lot of nasty little memes going around about another Shadow Dragon remake or a Awakening remake. That would be particularly awful. And it's like, there's so many good games to remake. Like, I loved Shadows of Valentia. I know. Oh. Okay. Is this a Franz redemption arc? Is he doing it? Probably not, but probably gonna use Ford over him, even though I think Ford is objectively worse. But yeah, like, Shadows of Valentia was an awesome remake. It had a lot of love poured into it. The maps weren't the best, but they were fun. And I would love to see more games get that treatment. Okay, this is going smoothly unless there are more reinforcements. There was a little bit of minor drama in there. Garcia, see if you can. You'll be fine, I think. All right. But I do have to say, E3 was very good otherwise. Like, aside from my minor grievances about no Fire Emblem, I was really happy with how things turned out. WarioWare was really cool. I mentioned Advance Wars was really cool. Metroid Dread looks awesome. I was just really surprised. I think there have been rumors about a new 2D Metroid for a long time. But there were like 7 fake leaks this E3, so I wasn't really believing them or anything. Let's go and weaken that. That'll be fine. What else? Shin Megami Tensei 5 looks awesome. Huge fan of that series. I feel like I'm forgetting something in there. There was a lot. Oh, Kazuya in Smash. Totally out of left field. There was a massive leak on the day of E3 that spread everywhere, and it was pointing to a different character, and it turned out to be totally wrong, and so I was like shocked, because like every single place I went to online was talking about the same leak, and I was like, oh well, I guess that's the Smash character. I guess that's spoiled, but no, it was Kazuya, and Kazuya is awesome. I am absolutely atrocious at Tekken, but it's a really fun series to mess around with. And I mean, he's not my favorite character in it. I'm a Miguel main, and Christy whenever she's actually in the games. Thanks, Harada. But Kazuya's cool. I like most of the cast. I don't think there are any Tekken characters that I dislike. I should have checked if you could kill. That was very poor play on my part. Just talking about Tekken. Yeah, Ardor can get this kill. I'll probably stick with Ardor, but I'm not positive yet. Alright. Gotta go get my loot. Loot will almost certainly be used until her death. I expect Loot to die. And it's probably going to be the spiders. I dread that chapter. That is a terrifying chapter. Well, apparently Gilliam has decided that he is a speed demon now. He gotta go fast. I don't know why Gilliam wants to go fast, but he does. Love it. This is actually going way more smoothly than I thought it would. Like, whenever those reinforcements popped up, I thought, this is over. This is done. Like, my entire army is gonna wipe here, and I'm just gonna be, like, the run's over already. I feel pretty good about how I recovered after that little unfortunate mishap. I'm really liking my Ross thus far. Granted, a lot of it is because Hatchet is just a very, very good weapon. Like, it's, if I recall correctly, it's pretty good might, and it's quite light. Do I have to send loot, or Ardor into this to get loot? I don't remember. Guess not, because I got the recruitment music. I love this theme. I know this isn't a story run, but I'm just going to listen to this music for a second. You sure are superior, Loot. Not overly so, but you're rad, and you're not that awful, so you're going to be used. Let's heal you up. I actually, I put the red gem on Garcia because I remember something about how selling items is actually worth more in an actual shop. Like on a map as opposed to the world map. And I might be totally off base on that. I don't know where I heard that and if it's valid at all, but I was like, you know, I should just stick it on someone just in case. Because it would suck to not get as much value, because that's the only thing a red gem is useful for. Alright. Oh, don't double Garcia, please. Okay, good dodge. You're a terrible Jagan. That is... You stole the kill from Loot, dude. Not awful. Speed or strength would have been nice, but I'll take it. Do not remember if this boss moves. Garcia's gonna test it, and if he dies, that is his penance for stealing that kill. Get some Molder the Boulder EXP. I don't actually know which healer I'm going to use, if any. Probably Molder. I just never really found Natasha all that interesting. She's just kind of bland. Which, I'm sorry to say, if anybody's a Natasha fan, like, I don't dislike her by any stretch of the imagination. She just really never stood out for me at all. But, Molder is a lot more interesting as a character. Like, how can you not love Molder the Boulder and that rad mustache? Like, just how? Good. See, Garcia is a Jagan. I'm definitely not taking cues from Professor Bobber right now. I really should stop citing, like, all of these, more famous and interesting people than myself in these videos. But, like, when you watch a lot of these people, it's hard not to, like, think about them whenever anything like this happens. Alright, Luke, come on, prove you're superior. Superior level up. Awesome. She's a very one-note character, but she's a very fun character for what she is. Actually just pulled her in Heroes for the very first time after several years of her being released. And she has plus attack too. That's awesome. Chapter 5, The Empire's Reach. And it is the Natasha chapter. Hopefully she didn't hear me talking bad about her. Oh boy. Benching time. Fun. I will sit Molder out of this chapter, I think. I don't really need 2 healers. I feel like that's probably fine. He's probably going to come back, but I will probably set him out for now. Now, I kind of want to bring Garcia. I think he would be a little bit more reliable than some of these units. But I also feel like this is a good opportunity for some EXP. I know this chapter has an arena, and I know that because the previously mentioned Professor Bopper got Gilliam killed in the arena to a 3% crit. Don't think I would ever forget something like that, because I was rooting for Gilliam to go all the way, and then he died very early. I don't think I'll be using the arena. Oh, this is a tough call. I feel okay, Garcia should be fine. I'm going to hand his red gem off to somebody, though. Who has some... You've got some good inventory space. And take this full. Okay. Yeah, I like a lot of the Sacred Stones cast, so this is actually becoming very tricky early on. As far as ditching units. Hi, Joshua. I like Joshua quite a bit, too. Basically, every Sacred Stones... I don't think I actually actively hate any Sacred Stones character, and... So almost all of them fall into a category of either being mild, like I either really like them. Oh, it's Tethys. Hey, join me, Tethys. I need a dancer. Oh, cool. I didn't know I did that. That's awesome. Don't know who that's going on yet. But yeah, everybody either falls into the category of somebody I really like or somebody that I'm just kind of neutral on, like Natasha. Like I don't dislike Natasha at all. And so, yeah, it's going to be rare that I'm actually going to be like, oh, I hate this character. I'm trying to think if there's anybody that I actually do genuinely just hate. And I can't think of anybody. Like, the very worst I can think of is just somebody that I'm like, they're alright. This game has an awesome cast. This game is just awesome. This is definitely one of my top tier Fire Emblems. Oh, no, not this dude. This dude's rad. Will you join me, dude? I will just let you raid these villages if you want to join me. I'm just gonna use Seth here just so I don't get pressured. Nice, good. Save the silver sword use. Steel sword uses. But yeah, after the last chapter, I'm just a little bit antsy about getting pressured. I feel like this is the chapter where I usually see people lose a unit for the first time. And I hope to avoid that, because losing units is not very fun. Especially whenever I have to actually edit things. I don't think I would have to edit that much, as long as I do it like really quickly. Like, I have a feeling that whenever a unit dies, it's just going to end up being me like very quickly throwing them onto OBS and just not editing it, because I downloaded a video editing program and it's very confusing. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, so I'm like, I would rather not have to actually use it. called Lightworks, and it was very highly recommended from Reddit posts that I read whenever I was very quickly Googling video editing programs. Because that's my process. I Google something and I take whatever everybody else says. That's just the sign of somebody who's very well prepared. I don't want Gilliam to die here. I've seen him die in 2 runs on the same chapter, and I don't want it to happen to me. Ooh, I didn't know that all these goods moved. Sorry, Rad Bandit dude, you just... Can you get... I was hoping for another crit. That would have been awesome. Oh, just... Thanks, Seth. Thanks. Oh, yes, I wanted another crit, but not exactly right there whenever it didn't matter on any level. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm mildly concerned for loot. Okay, you're fast. You'll be alright from 1 arrow. I say that very uncertainly. I think Gilliam will be fine. I can't imagine him dying in 2 hits to just about anything. I'll put Seth here just to be a little bit more safe. Oh boy. Okay. Just had to check something really quickly. Actually recording this slightly later in the day than I wanted to. Just kind of got caught up doing laundry and other assorted tasks. And I am just slightly late on this. You know, it just occurred to me that that was probably a terrible move to make. Because it relies on Ross hitting an 83 to be safe. I'm gonna go with Erica. I don't want to risk Arter's life on an 83. I've played enough Fire Emblem to know that the logic of, hey, it's 83%, that's pretty safe, is not a good argument to make. That's not a safe percentage. It's nowhere near a safe percentage. I've actually lost units to like a 94 before, so I mean, it's... When you play enough Fire Emblem, you learn never to trust any percentage that's not 100. And in Binding Blade, you can't even trust 100. Fun fact, you can't actually miss on a 100% chance. It's rare enough to the point where you almost have to be using like some kind of RNG manipulation to see it. But it is technically possible within Binding Blade's engine. Which, I would love for that to happen, like on a video. That would be a legendary moment, missing 100% chance, and having it actually like matter in particular. Yeah, this is fine. Gilliam is a rad penguin dude. He's not going to go down to any arrows. Do I have to actually bait out Joshua? I don't remember. I really hope not, because he has a killing edge, I believe. And I don't want to deal with that crit chance. It might be weaponless Seth if it comes down to it. Because I'm not risking that crit. Which reminds me, you need to probably be over there, Natasha. If you crit... Okay, this dude is just going crazy today. I don't know. I guess he's been ready to go, because he hasn't been seeing as much play as I would have expected him to. And he's just ready to get off the bench and start popping off. Alright. This is going smoothly. I feel like this chapter is going pretty well overall. And again, I feel like that's just a very ominous statement, because I feel like it's going to fall apart like right after I say that. You don't happen to have like a hand axe, do you? That would be really unfortunate. Actually, a stream I wanted to watch starting right about now, but that is just fine. I will be late to that stream, and that is a-okay. Come on, Ross. I am really happy with how Ross has been turning out. I mean, I know it's kind of his... Okay, well, I jinxed that. Never mind. Hey, Ross, you want to get on the bench? I feel like maybe I should just use Garcia. Oh, I almost actually used that. Nah, he's fine. He's one bad level up won't kill the Ross train. He's ready to go. If you don't know Sacred Stones, by the way, and the reason why I've been putting a lot of EXP into Ross, he's actually a tier below everyone else as far as classes go. Meaning he has to hit level 10, and then he automatically promotes into his next class, and then he'll be on the same level as these guys. So what it means is that I really want to put work into him early so that he can actually grow. And that's why he's been getting a little bit of favoritism as far as level ups go. I think this was the only game to actually do the trainee unit thing, which it was a really cool idea, and I really wish that more games would do it, because they weren't amazing units, but they were fun to use. And yeah, it's just, I know that growth units are bad. I know that you're going to get better units that just come out of the box ready to go 9 times out of 10. But it is just something, there's something that's really fun about just seeing a unit start off as just such a little nobody and just end up destroying worlds by the end of the game. And I enjoy that. Good dodge. See, 80 something% chance. Not reliable. That fighter is about to get punished for that fact. 80 something%. Not reliable. Just said it. I'm telling you, you cannot trust percentages in this game. They're notoriously liars. Not the cat girl liar either. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, I actually thought Blue would kill that. Alright. Alright, randomly res heavy enemy soldier. I feel like I may have just misplayed here. And I'm not happy with that. I feel like this may have caused my doom. Maybe I'm just being a pessimist. I'm not sure I like how that turn just went. And I have a few ideas about how I could have done things a little bit better. Alright, not awful. Speed would have been amazing, but you know. Yeah, Ross basically has to get 10 levels and then he levels into level 1. So the way to think about it, if you don't know Sacred Stones, is he basically starts as level -10. Which means he's pretty far behind everybody else from the get-go. And so, he's not bad. The other trainees joined way too late to be useful. But Ross is pretty good. Yeah, I think I messed up. I hope that there was something important in those villages, because I don't think I'm going to get them. Yeah, oh, she actually can recruit. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I think I've got this figured out, hopefully. I'm not liking how this turn is going, and I wish I could put it into words without it taking like 10 minutes, but this is not a great situation. It's not an awful situation because I actually I wasn't 100% sure if Natasha could reach him, but oh no, see, that's what I was worried about. It comes down to recruiting Joshua and having him kill. Well, Natasha, if you died, you had a good run of like 4 turns. I'm not even gonna check damage because either Vanessa can get here and save her or she can't. Okay, Natasha, you're a tank, right? Okay, Arter can reach. Get some Somebody please just kill this guy so I can stop worrying. Okay. We're alright. We're alright. I might lose a village or two, but I'm not that concerned about that in the long run. Wait, you don't have a jab, do you? You don't. Okay. This is going okay. I've had a few little minor mishaps, but overall I think this chapter is going okay. I'm playing very slowly. I'm just realizing I'm at 35 minutes and I've only done 2 chapters this stream. I keep saying stream because I actually did really want to stream, but my net just, there's no way. But yeah, I've only done 2 chapters this video, and that's probably going to be where I end it because I don't really want to go like over an hour per video. Maybe later on in the series if I really get rolling. But for now, I feel like this is probably going to be the last chapter for the not stream, as I keep saying. I don't really like the fact that you're getting doubled there. Ew. What just spawned? More bandits. I wish I knew what was in this house. Does Ross get doubled too? Ooh, that is ugly. Okay. I'm more concerned about Franz, because if Ross gets doubled by that guy, he won't die. Unless I just totally did my math wrong, because I thought it was 7 times 2. Unless it was like 8 and I wasn't looking correctly. Whatever, it doesn't matter now. But yeah, the double with the crit chance had me a little bit concerned. Okay, Franz, continue your redemption arc. I demand it. I'm never all that upset to see a strength level up. Like, I know that it's not, like, mind-blowingly awesome, but it's never a bad thing to see strength. Or magic, in Loot's case, I suppose. And I say that as she gets it. Not so superior right now, Loot. Not very superior. Okay. I should actually be getting these villages if I'm going to be worried about saving them. Than just leaving them there. Shoutouts to Tethys once again for that Draco Shield, or Dragon Shield, whatever it's called in this. I thought it was always Draco Shield, but I guess not. I am excited to get Tethys. She's just an invaluable unit. I think she joins reasonably late, though. Vanessa's slowly sliding into village duty. Send the Dragon Shield, not Draco Shield, to the convoy. I hope Joshua will be fine. I've been fretting a lot of stuff on this. I'm trying to go deathless if I can. I don't know if that's possible, but it would be nice. Like, I feel like going completely deathless on the entire run is a very lofty goal. I've seen very few runs on any FE that have gone just 100% deathless. But I would be happy to do it, if it's possible. Sacred Stones is probably the game to do it in, if anything, because Sacred Stones is... It's kind of notorious for being the baby game of FEs, which may or may not be why I decided to play it first. No, it actually was because I haven't played Sacred Stones in a while. I'm going to risk Franz here, and it's mainly because I don't care about Franz. Like, I was just talking about going deathless, and now I'm already throwing Franz into the line of duty for a house that may have absolutely nothing in it. Good crit. Useless, but awesome. Take those. Res tank, so that's fine. You need to give Seth his weapons back. Alright. I can feel the arena calling to me, very loudly in fact, but I'm probably not going to do it. I don't want to gamble it. I've seen Catastrophe Strike on this exact arena before, and I don't want it to happen to me. Alright, Franz. Oh. Well. Okay, you're alright. Could you please dodge anything, dude? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I'm letting that village go. Cutting my losses. Not that I value Franz's life all that much, but I don't want to have to edit somebody into the death counter. That's my primary motivation for this. Secret book, always a good time. We love pointless stats that don't really affect all that much in the long run. Nah, skill's fine. I don't know who's getting it though. I'm gonna have to figure out who these stat boosters are going on because I will absolutely hoard them until the very end of the game. It's just, it always happens that way. Aw. Sorry, little Timmy. We couldn't get you your medicine this month, and your village is dead. But Franz is alive? You'll be fine, Timmy. Just head to the arena and make your way as a mercenary. You will absolutely live a good life until you die at the age of 14. Awesome! That is awesome. So Ross will promote next chapter now. And a speed level up. Sweet. Have not decided what Ross is going to be yet. I actually haven't decided on a lot of classes. So I will actually, if this video gets up before I record the next part, I will actually be super open to suggestions on what Ross should be. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really leaning towards Pirate, because Pirate is just a really awesome class. But yeah, I'm super down for any suggestions. That said, I don't know if I'll have this up before I record the next part, because I'm actually thinking about recording it tomorrow, and I'm not sure I'm going to upload before tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see if I end up recording. I might end up putting it off. But yeah, Ross will promote as soon as I start the next chapter, as long as I bring him, I believe. I don't think I have to actually... Or I think I actually have to bring him, but I'm not 100% sure. Sweet, this is actually the earliest I've ever promoted Ross, too. I almost never promoted him this early. Though, wait. Oh, no, I think next chapter is the Gaiden, isn't it? I think it's the Ephraim Gaiden, so I won't actually get Ross. I guess he has to wait another chapter. Still the earliest I've ever promoted him. Okay, strength on Erica, always a good time. Awesome, this is going very well. I'm really happy with how this chapter is going, other than Franz almost dying again. The dude made it onto the last thumbnail because he almost died. Like, that was like his starring moment, and he did it again. And I guess Franz is just gonna flirt with disaster this run until I bench him for Ford in like 4 chapters. I think that's when I get Ford, something like that. Didn't even stop to count chapters, I just kind of guessed it in my head. Good dodge. Not a good miss. I'm telling you, I'm thinking back to that 83 that I didn't risk, and I'm feeling very, very vindicated in my decision to not even attempt it. Did Gilliam just double that, dude? What is happening? It's like the slowest unit in the game. Okay, I'll take it. That's a Gilliam level up. Rez is nice, though. Look. He's not a good unit. He's very low tier, but he's also very rad, and so I forgot to sell that. Okay. Come on, Vanessa. Keep making yourself as useful as you can. Sorry, Vanessa fans. I think it's over for her. Oh, that's what that Armor Slayer's for, right? Alright. Do not remember if this boss moves or not. That was pointless. I don't know why I just did that. Whatever. Another little factoid for people who don't know this game. Most units promote with items. In this game they have characters or class specific promotion items or master seals. But the trainees that I mentioned before will actually promote at level 10 on the next chapter afterwards. And this game in particular has a fairly unique branching promotion system where classes get 2 promotion items. Okay, it's also for the same amount as it did on the world map, so that was just a complete waste of time. There are a few promotion options per class, and I think most of them have an objectively best promotion path, but I also like to go for things that are fun, so I may not go for the best path. And I also don't remember the best classes in this game, so we'll see. Gonna risk Joshua for no... Wait, okay, didn't realize he had 2 range. Gonna risk Seth, and by risk Seth, I mean it's Seth, he's not gonna die. Watch me have a death right on the boss. Like, this entire video has gone very smoothly, and then I'm going to end up fumbling right on the finish line. And I don't think that's a phrase. I don't think finish line is a football term. I'm inventing new phrases. I'm really trailblazing with this video. It's awesome. This is going great. No, actually, I'm very happy with how this video has been going. This series, actually. I mentioned it before, but I legit just did not expect so much support. And I hope it can keep up. I mean, I'm just not that optimistic of a person in general. I really went into this thinking 10 goals was going to be near impossible. Let's just enemy phase it. But it would be so awesome if my momentum kept up. This dude looks like he's depressed. Sad for you, dude. And I'm also probably gonna kill you now. Thanks, Armor Slayer. Bye, Sar. Aww, I hate that. Cool. It is the Gaiden. I thought it was. No, it's 47 minutes into the video. I really don't want to go over an hour. This chapter is pretty brief. And, hey, fun fact, I don't think any of the deaths matter on this chapter at all. Because this dude leaves after this, and I believe that these guys come back if they die. So, yeah, no worries about the graveyard on this one. But I will probably be saving it for next time, because 47 minutes is already quite a long time for a video. So again, thank you so much for anybody who's watching this. I cannot even begin to express how much it means to me that anybody wants to watch this. I am having so much fun. I'm just really happy with how everything's going, and you guys are awesome. So thank you so much, and I will hopefully be recording again very soon. And yeah, that's it for me, so see ya.